What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about when a guy says, I'm only talking to you, when a guy says, we're exclusive, but you're not actually in a relationship. You don't have that title. What does it mean and what should you do? So before even jumping into this, ladies, I do have my attraction guide out, How to Hook a Guy. And this guide is 285 pages and it goes into a lot of depth on how to go from casual to committed. So if you have a problem with, you can get guys, but you can't get them to commit. You can't get them past a certain amount of dates. They're horrible at communication, inconsistent, pulling away. They like you, but don't want to commit to you. This guide is going to be for you. It helps women maximize the attraction so a guy sees her more long-term instead of something casual. So if you have that problem, link is down in the description. It's at a good price too. So jumping into this, ladies, here's the thing. I have to make this video because I have had clients in the last week where this has happened, too. And I actually had one today, so I promised one of them I was going to make the video. And I hate to be cynical. I hate to be the cynical guy. I hate to sound like everyone has a ulterior motive to this, but I just see the results for doing this for so long. And the thing is, I feel that it's like, well, why not just get into a relationship, homie? Like, there's a reason he's not. And the reason is two things. It's uncertainty, and it's the fact that he doesn't actually want the relationship. So here's what I tell my clients all the time. People, not just men, just people go towards the path of what's most advantageous. And if I like you, but I'm unsure about a relationship, telling you that I'm exclusive to you, but not being in an actual relationship gives me, the guy, two advantages. Number one, I still have access to the assets without actually paying the cost of a relationship, yet you're hopeful because of what I said. You hope it's going to transition into more, or you feel comfortable. I'm not talking to anyone else, so you keep on going with this, and I reap the benefits because I'm not paying the cost of a relationship, but I am getting the assets and benefits of one. That's number one. And number two, I hate to say this part, this is where I sound cynical, but lying does have a reward system. There is a benefit to a guy saying, hey, I'm only talking to you, baby. And you're like, well, I'm only talking to you. And then you're actually telling the truth and following through, and he's not. So now he can have his cake and eat it too. And I know this for a fact because, one, I'm a guy. Two, here's the funny thing about it. Women will do this, yet they never get into a relationship. They'll be talking to a guy for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and they wonder, why am I not getting into a relationship? Well, here's why. Because there's no, one, you're hopeful of it, so you stick around and things might be going well. But the second thing is, there's no threat. There's no urgency. There's no idea of losing you. You're not going anywhere. If you're talking for 4 months and you like the idea of being exclusive and you're hoping that it's going to be more and it hasn't become more, why does he need to take you off the market? One of the reasons people like relationships so much is because of the security of it, the title, the security, we're risk avoidant. If I say, hey, you and me are boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive, only talk to each other, and I take you off the market, unless you cheat on me, I don't have to worry about competition. But you eliminate that from him completely anyway by saying, I'm only talking to you, baby. And you are probably telling the truth. You probably are being genuine with that. And I'm not saying guys aren't being genuine with it, but again, there's a roadblock. There is a reason why he's just not transitioning into a relationship. It's because he's uncertain. And if he's uncertain, he'd rather just have his cake and eat it too. And again, he might not be talking to other women, but it's the idea that I can if I want. It's the opportunity. Because I can't do that. There's no such thing as opportunity or options or anything like that when I'm actually taken off the market and in a relationship. But if we're exclusive and I'm only talking to you but not in an actual relationship, well, yeah, it might be bad if I talk to other women because I'm lying. But I would just say I'm changing my mind. Whereas if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm cheating. I have to break up with you to fucking do it. So guys aren't so anyway, When a guy says that, he's bullshitting you. Say, hey, I like that idea. That sounds great, but I actually want the title. And if he says, well, what's the fucking difference? You're going to turn it around on him and say, exactly, what's the difference? It's no difference. So let's just make it a title. If it's no problem, if you're talking to me already anyway, why not? You're always going to win this battle because you're okay with transitioning it. He's not. So he has to come up with an excuse. If you keep pushing it, he has to come up with an excuse on why not, and that's where you're going to get him. So never settle for it, ladies. Never settle for being okay with being exclusive. It doesn't work out long term because you're never going to get the relationship. So with that being said, ladies, I love you all. Check out my guide. Link is down below. Take care and peace.